This allows me to sell absolutely any watch and put my name behind it. Looks perfectly fine, right? But these are fake boxes. Washed cards. Excuses, nonsense, bullshit. I don't play games, I hate headaches. I thought that was the most scummy, grimy, dirtbag thing I've ever heard out of anyone's mouth. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a video pretty much describing some of the most common watch dealer scams and some of the things that they try and pull. There's a lot of scams that go on this industry. There's ways to navigate it, and there is most certainly ways to make sure that none of these things in this video happen to you. But as always, I like to educate you guys. I like to give you free game, and I like to keep you guys current on what actually goes on within this industry. Everyone on Instagram and everyone on YouTube, they all like to say that this industry is just perfect and everything goes off without a hitch. I promise you, it's not. It's not like that. I deal with this crap all damn day. I get people that send me in watches, they have problems, they're not authentic, this, that, and I'm always helping clients that send in watches with issues. I've helped numerous of you guys get your money back, get full refunds when stuff is sold to you and it is not as described. What I'm about to talk about in this video, these are all criminal behavior acts. These people should be locked up and I do not stand for it. Now, as always, if you are looking to buy or sell a watch and you want to make sure that whatever you buy doesn't have any of these issues from this video, head over to HORLOGYXCHANGE.com or reach out. Give me a phone call or give me a text. If you're sending me an email, I will get back to it. However, I answer a phone call much quicker than anything else. So without further ado, let's start running through this list of the most common scams I see on pretty much a daily basis. So one of the most common occurrences I see is going to be something referred to as a dial swap or a movement swap. Now that's exactly what it sounds like. Now we're going to use this watch here as an example. This is a 126334 HS41 with an oyster bracelet, fluted bezel, and a Wimbledon dial. Now this watch right here is pre-owned. It is worn. It has scratches. It has dings. It has dents. Now you guys are the buyers. Some people don't want a pre-owned watch. Doesn't matter how good it looks when it's cleaned up. They want it to have no scratches. They want to be the person that puts the scratches on it, and that's perfectly fine. That's entirely acceptable. So what do? You reach out to a dealer and you say, hey, I want this exact watch, 2025, brand new, unworn. Of course, a dealer's going to say, absolutely, I can help you, I could find it. Now a dealer, they might have this watch in stock already with the exact dial that you want, but you want it brand new. You don't want a pre-owned one. So they might have another Datejust 41 with maybe a blue dial, a white dial. What makes more sense? Go out, procure another 2025 Wimbledon brand new, or should I sell my stock that I already have? Well, the scumbags that these people are, what they will actually do is remove the movement out of the pre-owned watch. Now this has the Wimbledon dial. Now the brand new 2025 they have in stock has a white stick dial. So let's remove that movement. Now what we're going to do is swap them. So now the white stick dial is in a 2022 pre-owned watch, but that Wimbledon dial that you wanted, you reached out for, is going right into a brand new 2025 watch. So if you guys saw what I just did there, I just turned the 2022 Wimbledon into now a 2025 brand new watch. So now what these people think is, well, I just made a 2025 watch. My cost is probably lower on this one. Now I could sell it to you as a 2025 Wimbledon and I can make more money. Now there's a few issues with doing that, and I don't think a lot of these dealers actually know this. When a watch leaves the factory, it doesn't matter if it's Rolex or any other brand, obviously the manufacturer is going to have significant information on the watch. So now the dealer that just swapped the two dials between the watches, it's no longer a factory built watch like that. Let me explain. Every single movement, it doesn't matter what model the watch is, they all have specific nameplate numbers. So now you just got a 2022 movement in a watch that's 2025. So now what does that do? Obviously you got the watch in the configuration that you want. However, when it goes back to the factory, God forbid for any reason, and they run that serial number and the movement number does not match that watch, well, you now have an issue. Your warranty is now null and void. The manufacturer will no longer honor their warranty as a major and significant change has taken place. Now to me, I think that's pretty criminal, especially that there are people doing this every single day. They are making watches to fill orders. However, there's always a way to avoid that. Now for me personally, I like to run the serial numbers, especially with stuff with colored dials. Obviously something like this, which is a Rolex Submariner Hulk, or better yet, we have a John Mayer Blue Dial Daytona. Now, when I run the serial number to this watch, it'll come back and it will match a multitude of different things. First off is going to be the dial color. So now I'll know that this watch left the factory with a factory blue dial. Then I'm also going to know that this is made of 18 karat white gold. It'll also tell me that this came with an oyster bracelet, and it'll also confirm the movement number as well as the serial number. So I know these two pieces left the factory internally, and the case, they left the factory as one unit. Now lastly, and pretty much most importantly, because we'll get into this later in the video, the date of purchase on the warranty card. Does it match what's in the manufacturer's system? And that's how I determine whether I'm purchasing that watch or whether that watch is getting sent back. Every single watch needs to be checked, and not only from an authenticity standpoint. There's a lot more things that can go wrong that most people don't even know about. Now, you guys watching this, obviously you don't have access to this database. You can't run serial numbers from your house. You can't run it online. There's no specific website that does this. You need to know someone within these manufacturers. Obviously from Rolex, AP, Patek, whatever. If I need the serial numbers checked and I need to check out a specific configuration, a date of purchase, or whatever I need to know about the watch that's sitting in front of me, I'm going to do it. Granted, it might cost me some money to do these things. However, this allows me to sell absolutely any watch and put my name behind it. I don't have to worry about someone freaking out or something like this being found out later. So not only do I take my authentication process pretty serious, the actual information and the watch that I'm describing to you, just know it's been triple checked, and I've made sure that exactly what I'm offering to you is exactly what you're getting. This unfortunately happens to way too many people. And some of these guys on Instagram, online, they're making it abundantly clear to their followers that they steal links. It's wild to me. It's mind-boggling. But let's talk about this watch. So you're purchasing a pre-owned or a brand new watch. It does not matter. Links cost money. Links are not cheap. You should always know how many links your watch has. There's a plethora of information online. You should easily be able to tell how many links your watch should have. This is a Just 41 on Oyster. It should have 12 big links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now there's also one additional in the box. There was one in the box. Found the additional link. Well, wait a second. That whole little skit, that was the thing I was just showing you. Because if you just bought a watch and you're counting 11 links on it, what's your first thing you're going to think of? Oh, the dealer put it back in the box. He told me he sized it. Yeah, it's in the box. Let's say you go in person to a jewelry store or another dealer and you purchase a watch. Obviously, you're going to want it sized. The euphoria is going, the adrenaline is pumping. You want to leave the store wearing your new watch. So you put it on. Do you really remember how many links the dealer squished up so they know how many to remove? Well, let's just say you didn't and you needed 2 links off this watch. Well, now they take it, they size it, and well, now they have 2 extra links sitting here. Well, it's pretty easy to just take these links apart real quick. Now we have 2 separate links. The watch is now sized. It goes back to you. It goes back on your wrist. Oh, one for me. And then, well, here's your other link. Right in the back of the box. Now you're wearing your watch. It obviously fits you. In your head, are you really too concerned about where those 2 links are? Did you even know 2 links were removed? Did you know if one was? What if they bring it back there, or if they bring it across the street to their watchmaker? Do you know how many links were exactly removed? Do you remember that? Even if it's done in front of you. It's a very common thing, especially online dealers. And this happens to me all the time. People ask, Peter, can you please size my watch? Abso-freaking-lutely. But you know what I do? I make sure to wrap up each individual link that comes off the watch. I make sure I have video evidence, and I also have video evidence of when I pack up the watch, how many links are on the watch and how many extras there are. Let's think of it this way. That dealer just pocketed a link. You have one in the box, and now this one's with me. That's some extra money there. Now this is pretty wild. And I'm going to tell you guys this story because another dealer told me that this is what he's been doing for years, and it's worked for him. And I'm only laughing about this because I think it's the most criminal thing in the world, and I don't know how the hell this guy is still in business. I genuinely don't. And I hope he's watching this because while I am friends with him, I think you should immediately stop this and never do this again. He would size watches, both sending out orders or even people in the store. And he would do exactly that. He would take a link here, take a link there, presidential links, you know, starts adding up, and you start ending up with collections like this very, very quickly. Now, once again, I paid for pretty much every single link in here, unless a watch came with extras, then it comes off and I'll keep it. I'll hold on to it. However, when you steal a link, you ship that watch out to someone. Now they get the watch, they put it on. It's a little bit tight on me. So they call the dealer back. Hey, the watch is a little bit tight on me. So what did this guy do? He would actually gaslight the clients into thinking the watches were fully linked. And then when he convinced them that they need 1 extra link, he would sell them back their own link. Not only would he charge them for the link, he would charge them for the additional shipping charge to get them the link that they already paid for. That was the wildest thing I've ever heard, and I thought that was the most scummy, grimy, dirtbag thing I've ever heard out of anyone's mouth. This is what some dealers will do, and it's all to help someone's bottom line. It's not even about doing the right thing, it's about being a decent human being, that you shouldn't be pocketing a link off of a watch someone just purchased from you and then gaslight them or tell them, oh, you need an extra link? Here you go, let me charge it to you. So make sure when you purchase a watch from somebody else, you know how many links the watch should have and film it when it comes in and count out the links. Because if you don't have proof, they're gonna railroad you. Now, next thing, this is gonna be washed cards. I want you guys to take a good look here and tell me if you think that this warranty card is authentic or if it's a replica. If you guess this was a replica, you are absolutely incorrect. So this is a wash card that I caught a few weeks ago. I basically destroyed it and I didn't send it back to the dealer. He told me to do it. He said he didn't know about it, whatever. So this is a original warranty card. Now, if we spin this around, obviously this is an older style warranty card. You can see we have our date of purchase, the actual AD, as well as the purchaser's name. But if you look right there, someone tried to remove the previous writing and likely add in a newer year. Obviously, the newer the watch, the more of a premium it gets. Now, the front of this warranty card, why is there no writing on it, Peter? Well, I was able to catch under the microscope that somebody actually stripped away the original writing and then tried to reprint on it to obviously match the watch that it came in with. Now, when this warranty card came in to me, it was actually covered in what looked like whiteout, and then it had a 2019 date on it. The guy said he didn't really look at the card and this and that. Just excuses. Excuses, nonsense, bullshit. I don't play games. I hate headaches. Don't tell me you didn't look at the card and you didn't realize someone tried to put some white out there and then just draw in a 1 and a 9. Now, on top of that, the warranty card was reprinted. So why would a dealer reprint a warranty card? Guys, it's not that hard, I promise you. Anybody could strip away the writing on the front of a Rolex warranty card, at least these white and green ones, and even the older style warranty cards. But as you can see here, we have a Hulk, and that's the writing. I'm pretty sure anyone with access to a printer, or at least if they have some type of experience making ID cards, you could figure out a way to figure out exactly what print is utilized and just reprint on a warranty card. Now, let's say I have a naked watch. Some dealers out there, they'll get cards remade, put them together. Wow, now this goes from a watch only to now a watch and card watch. So what does that mean? That means more money. They could sell this watch for more money because it now has a warranty card. And obviously, it's going to match the serial number. It's going to match the model number. The date of purchase is the only thing that they can't confirm unless they run the serial number. Now, with newer warranty cards, it's a little bit tougher to do. You can't really remove the serial number as well as the model number, but you still have a date of purchase box here. Now, it could either be handwritten in Sharpie or it could actually be printed by the AD whenever you buy the watch. However, I've still caught numerous new style warranty cards where dealers have wiped away whatever was written there and then wrote on another date. Making the watch newer, it gives it more of a premium. But for these older style warranty cards, I have a foolproof system. I'm able to catch it every single time. The writing just wiped right off. I don't even think the ink was dry. I think my man literally made this card and then shipped me out the watch the next day. Go figure. But once again, this is another thing to look out for. You guys are at home, you don't know what you're looking at. How many warranty cards do you guys at home see per week? I probably see anywhere from 5 to 10 of these older white and green style warranty cards. So I know what I'm looking at. I know what it looks like under the microscope. I know the font. I know how it should be printed. So if you are buying a watch from somebody else, make sure you know what that warranty card should look like. Now, next up on the list, I remember vaguely being in the city and always seeing the same guy. There was always a guy running around and he had boxes. Looks perfectly fine, right? But these are fake boxes. This guy, you were able to buy them by the crate. They were like 30, 40 bucks. You know, he always had all of the Rolex like card holders, velvet pouches, all replica stuff. But there are dealers out there that are giving people fake boxes. There are really some people out here that are going into these places, purchasing watches, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever. Doesn't matter, thousands and thousands of hard-earned dollars, and you're walking out of there with a fake box. Now, obviously, they look pretty similar. However, the one on the right is fake, And why would a dealer do this? Well, a genuine box is going to cost you well over $200, while a replica box is going to cost you a little bit over 40, 50 bucks. Now, they still have the same logos. They look pretty much identical. However, this dealer that didn't give you a real box just added about $200 plus to his bottom line. And well, the dealers that do these types of things, if they're willing to give you a fake box and hope you don't notice, what else are they willing to do? Because I guarantee you it's a lot worse than a fake box. Now, this particular box, it came from one of you guys. You were selling me your watch, and you bought this from a very well-known online retailer that I would love to name. I genuinely would. They look pretty similar. The color is extremely off here. They have the Rolex logo. But the main thing that I noticed right off the bat, it's me smelling this. This thing smells like a pool store. It smells like chlorine. This little inside paper, this is not Rolex paper. Now the box, once again, smells like chlorine tablets. Rolex box does not smell like chlorine tablets. Usually if you smell anything like that, it's like some industrial grade glue. Pretty sure it's the same thing for like replica sneakers. It looks the part. It has all of the correct writing on it. Everything looks good. But I mean, just take a look at that crown. Now, mind you, there was an $18,000 watch in this box, and this guy had absolutely no idea. Once I told him, he was like, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "Absolutely not." I mean, just listen to this. I don't know, maybe I'm nuts, but I could hear some differences. I could definitely see some visual differences within these two boxes. This is a 100% fake box. Now, what do? I can't fault the client. He didn't know. And obviously, what are you going to do a year and a half later after you purchase the watch? Are you going to go back to the person that sold it to you and be like, "You sold me a fake box"? You have absolutely no recourse. It's a year later. Nobody knows if it came with this box or if you tried to replace it. I don't know. But now I'm sure to most people, this seems like a pretty minute item. However, it's really not. In the grand scheme of things, something like this, even a green swing tag. This is a replica swing tag. How do I know? I can tell by the color on this yarn here. I can tell by just the print, the way that it looks. So if someone's willing to give you fake accessories, fake boxes, imagine what else they're willing to give you that's fake, or what else has a problem with the watch. If they could really take a look at the box and overlook the fact that it's fake, I promise you they could do a lot worse. But now, once again, we're talking only about Rolex here. Imagine Audemars Piguet boxes, Patek boxes, boxes that are realistically $900, $1,000. Now, we're talking about you spending over $50, $60, $100, $200, $300,000 on a watch, and you're now getting a fake box. Now, I know of dealers that have done this. They have guys that spend money on Pateks, on big RMs, big money watches. So you're spending 6 figures on a watch, and rather than them give you an authentic box, they'll give you a fake manufacturer's box to save $1,000, $800, $1,500, whatever it is. And that goes back to exactly what I just said. If you could overlook sending someone a fake box and thinking that they're dumb, they're not going to catch it, whatever, then there is a lot worse than that person could do than just giving you a fake box. So be cautious about that and make sure that you at least know what the hell a real box looks like from whatever brand of watch you're buying. But that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. Now, I could sit here and I could ramble for hours and hours and hours. I just wanted to throw a little video together, see if you guys actually like this type of content. But I've personally seen all of the stuff I just described in this video, or at least I've heard of it happening. Both to other dealers, retail clients, end users, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, every single industry is going to have its ups and its downs. There's good people, there's bad people. And that's something you guys really need to take into consideration. Now, when I make these types of videos, I really only do it for educational purposes. I really want you guys to be smarter buyers. There's things you could do, there's preventative measures that you could take so that not only I don't get phone calls and questions about things, but so you're actually knowing what you're doing. It's the same thing when buying a used car. You want to ask the right questions. You want to make sure that you know what you're looking at. Otherwise, you could end up losing a lot of money and unfortunately, you're out of a watch. But moral of the story is trust who you're buying from. If you want to make sure you're purchasing a watch and nothing in this video happens to you, reach right out, HORLOGYXCHANGE.com, give me a call, shoot me a text, let me know what you're looking for, let me know what you're selling, and I'll see if I could help you out. I have a few more videos that I'm editing up right now, trying to get out this week, some restoration, some regular content, some more vlogs. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.